afraid. Be the witness of what heaven has already announced over your life. Echo it with your life. Echo it with your life. And so, Father, for every promise that you made towards us, and we may have forgotten it, and the enemy's trying really hard to make you to be a liar, we stand and say, we take that word and we eat it. I want you to recall every promise that the Lord said and just begin to eat it again. Eat it so that you can be the living testimony of what heaven has announced over you. Come on, eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it. This is the harp and bowl, right? Eat it, eat the scroll. Eat the announcement, eat that promise, eat it, consume it all. Let it be released in your bloodstream. Let it fuel your energy. Let it fuel your passion. Let it rekindle and reignite the fire that you once had. No longer will you be able to hide in the valley. No longer will you be able to die in that. No longer will you be able to close the door and to turn away and ignore the very announcements that God has released over heaven. For he will not allow his word to return unto him void. He won't allow it to return unto him void. So be the very announcement that he has already made. Walk and live and be the very announcement that he has already proclaimed over your life. You are a son and you are a daughter. You are not a bastard. You are not an orphan. You are not it. You are a son and a daughter of the Most High God. Be the very thing that the Lord has announced over your life.